This is ICAS News live and direct from United Nations headquarters. Today is the last day of the Commission on the Status of Women, CSW, and we are so lucky to have Rabia with us on the Better Half UN Women. Hi Rabia.
Hello Nisha.
So you have attended some of the events, right, at CSW, so tell us your experience.
Well, these past 2 weeks have been tremendous in every aspect because on CSW I got to meet some amazing women from all across the globe, and the work that they've been doing, it was, for some of them, it was really unbelievable to think that how can women of that age, some were like pretty young, but what they had done was really commendable, I would say. So just even before the start of CSW, I got to attend the event at General Assembly, which was on International Women's Day. And over there, they had called some really aspiring women. Just for instance, they had actually two of the Hollywood actresses. One was Reese Witherspoon, and the other was Denai. And one of them, she starred recently in the movie Black Panther. And so their message was the same, that no matter wherever you come from the world, whether it's a remote rural area or whether it's a developed country, you need to have a passion to stand up for your cause and to stand up for the rights of women and to make your own individual identity through hard work and steadfast. And that's what they did. And then when the CSW started, the first event that I attended, it was on the development of rural women in the agricultural sector. So usually we take that sector to be something which is not that valuable or something which has the least value. But just like I would tell you that in that event I met some really good female farmers, and when I say the word farmers, the first thing that people would have in mind, they would be like, there's some group of people who are illiterate or who do a job which is of low scale, but no, there were some real educated women who knew their job, who know how to cultivate the right amount of crops, how to harvest the right yield, and what are the technicalities in order to grow the right amount of crops. And they were really inspiring because where they were coming from, they were coming from small group of families who basically made their livelihood from cottage industry, but eventually they worked so hard on their job that now they're being internationally recognized for what they do. So this is something I would say really inspiring for women all across the globe, that no matter you do, if you do it good, you can reach to the top. And recently, today I attended one of the events. It was on the leadership and negotiation skills for women, which was, I would say, different than the conventional presentations and events that I attended at the CSW, because they engaged people right on the spot. They gave us these hypothetical scenarios where we were supposed to present a hypothetical role, and we were supposed to deal with the issues hand-on, and we were taught on what were the better tools, what were the better tools for the negotiation in order to get your idea sold out, or in order to get your idea convinced by the other party. So we learned those tools and we applied them right away in the hypothetical talks. So I believe that was something very learning for me, and I would recommend even other women that if they get a chance, they should attend the other CSW events, because it's going to be really fruitful for them.
Thank you so much for your insight, and it seems like you had an amazing experience overall, right?
I really did.
And have you met friends from different countries at the CSW?
Yes, I did. So recently I made some really good friends. One of them, she's from Indonesia, and she's a Muslim, and the other one, she's from Philippines. She's really nice too. So the thing which I liked about her was that she originally wanted to be like an actress, but then she found her way that she wanted to be an ambassador of her country. So I think that's a really change of a career path. It shows that how you evolve as a person, how with time you discover your interests and what you want to do in life. So that was, I believe, very like I will very versatile of her to be doing. And that's what you do. I mean, you figure out your right place eventually through life. After meeting your people, you recognize your inner passion, and I believe that's what she figured out ultimately.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This is ICAS News. I'm Nisha Mirza, and we are the Better Halves.